Hello there. We're in, I think, round 9 of the battle tower. And I was just testing a team. This is the team. I just put Grumpig in. Because before this was Linoon. Oh, not shift summary. This is Choice Band Trick. And I was gonna record the next round, probably. But I just ran into the reason, or one of the reasons why I switched the Grumpig over Linoon, and that's a Pokemon with Clear Body, which prevents stat drops. So I figured I'd record this, and hopefully this goes well. So we trick Choice Band onto Registeel. And now it's stuck using Double Team, which... yeah, I think I will still skill swap it. So now it no longer has Clear Body, which means that we can lower its stats. Problem is, Flash is not very accurate and it's already set up a couple of double teams. Probably still want to try. Or actually, I probably just don't care that much. We're gonna go into Ninetales. And we're going to charm this thing. Which may take a while. We miss. The idea of the team is we trick Choice Band onto Registeel, so it can only use one move. Then we lower its stats as much as we can. And if it's using an attacking move, I have Grudge. And when you use Grudge and you die, the opponent loses all its PP in the move it's used to kill you. And since it only has Choice Band, since it has Choice Band, it can only use one move. Which means it's forced to struggle after killing Ninetales. But here we're not gonna use Grudge. And before I was using Linoon. But when you run into the Regis or something like Metagross, you cannot lower their stats. Linoon also had that Sand Attack, it had Charm. It had Thunder Wave, which was useful. And for Metagross, the Ninetales has Flamethrowers that can actually kill Metagross. So it wasn't too big of an issue. But I was a little afraid. It's unfortunate that we now have to use Flash, which is 70% accuracy, instead of Sand Attack, which is 100. Struggle only does 8 damage. And that's basically the idea behind the team. Now this Registeel, I'm pretty sure, has no attack investment, which is why it's only dealing 8 damage. The Pokemon that I've been struggling with the most are Pokemon with Double Edge. Because you give them a Choice Band so they become even more powerful, then they one-shot Linoon with Double Edge, and they take like 50% recoil. And then I go into Ninetales, and Ninetales dies after like one... Okay, it survives one Double Edge, and then it dies if it's like a Dodrio, Ursaring, Stab normal types. This is gonna take a while. Hopefully I don't run out of PP. think I'll be fine. No chancy shenanigans. So then I go for grudge. But then they've already done so much recoil damage to themselves, and they start struggling. Struggling also deals recoil, and then they die before I can set up fully. I think the last battle or the battle before I almost lost. Because Ursaring killed itself. Because of course it crit struggle twice as well. And the reason I have Dragon Claw is because nothing is immune to Dragon Claw. Then we have stab damage. And only steel resists dragon. Regice lives if it's bulky. Maybe, I don't think this one was bulky. Regice is one of the few Pokemon that can live +6 Dragon Claw without resisting it. Scissor, okay. I mean, maybe we lose to crit Silverwind. There's Silverwind. Oh no, it's a crit. Wait, it's not a crit? It just kills? It's crazy. Luckily, we still have Ninetales. I'm surprised that killed. But then again, Scissor has what? 130 base attack? Yeah, I guess I'm just not used to bug type moves doing anything except for Megahorn from Heracross. I guess I'll just continue and go all the way to Annabelle. Now that I've already started recording, and I was gonna record the next round anyway. Let's hope we live. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah. Linoon was definitely a lot better against most Pokemon because it outspeeds. But Grumpig is tankier, so it survives quick claw attacks more easily. Oh right. I was, for a moment I was confused why it switched move, but because I tricked it after it moved, then you still get to choose a move, and for some reason it decided that I did not have Flash Fire. I'll just wait until it's out of Fire Blast. Isn't Flash Fire like my only ability? Oh, I have Bright Powder, so it missed. Should maybe switch to a different item, but I don't know what. And again 8 damage. But this is another special attacker. Or well, Registeel just had no investment and this one is a special attacker. So it also has no investment. There are Pokemon that hit a lot harder even at -6. And for some reason it's always the 130-ish Pokemon that crit me. And of course crit ignores the attack drops and they get the bonus from Choice Band. So it really hurts. Yeah, this is a very simple team. Oh, that's a crit. The nice thing about tricking Choice Band is if they have Quick Claw or Bright Powder, Focus Band, you get rid of those items. So there's no nasty surprises. And this team probably isn't optimized. It's far from perfect. Like, I did make a little optimization where I gave Ninetales a little bit more special attack, so it's guaranteed to 2-shot the bulkiest Metagross. But then at the same time I switched to Grumpig, and unless there's a crit on turn 1, I should not need to Flamethrower Metagross anymore. Yeah, this is a pretty simple team. It's very easy to use, but I'm not sure how reliable it is. Easily good enough to get gold. I was looking for some alternative teams to climb with in the early rounds. I want to get back to round 20 and redeem my Moltres team. But I don't really feel like spending 2 hours every round, starting from round 8. So I'm trying out some different teams to climb with. There you go, Bright Powder. Dragon Dance. I think Dragon Dance is like really high PP. I think I checked this earlier. 20 PP. Which means we can immediately go into Latios and we'll be set up before Salamence runs out of PP. Which means we never have to deal with struggle. So we don't need to lower any stats. Here we go to +6. Nice thing about the team is you can climb early rounds. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's round 8 or round 50. It's the same difficulty. But yeah, I can climb without paying too much attention. It's a very straightforward game plan. Which is kind of nice. But probably not as interesting for a video. But I've had this team lying around for, I don't know, I think at least a month. Just never got around to using it. At least the Linoon version of the team I just made, the Grumpig. And there we go. Take a little bit of time setting up and then you just sweep. There's quite a lot of streaks that have something similar to this. Some are trick, some just weaken Pokemon in other ways, PP stall, whatever. And then you end up relying on your one Pokemon that deals damage. What's this Altaria gonna do? Dragon Claw. I'll torment you. So now it will start using Struggle every other turn because it doesn't have another move it can select. And immediately misses. We're actually hitting with flashes. I think these are the first flashes I've set up. Now we miss. As does Altaria. Sand attack is definitely a lot nicer. I'm just gonna wait for it to kill Ninetales. Because I don't want it to have Dragon Claws left. I think I'll just substitute so they don't die to a random crit. Actually, if I die to Struggle, then it doesn't work. I hadn't thought about that. Hopefully it hits. No? Okay. The flash might be working against us here. Please hit. Alright. I think we would have been fine. But it's nice that it worked. Maybe next time I don't torment Altaria. Let's see, how much damage do we take from a Struggle? 9 damage. And we substitute to protect from crits. Not that Altaria's crit would do that much. So I can probably just set up without going for it. Alright, let's heal up to full and then it's time to sweep. Fake out destroys the substitute, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully it's not going to matter. Armaldo. I think we'll be fine. Oh, it's Quick Claw, but it didn't crit. And there goes Armaldo. A crit or a flinch into another Quick Claw. That would have been bad. And last battle. Pure power. That sounds like it could be a problem. Dynamic punch. I have a reason to hate this meta jam, but I won't tell why for now. Actually, I can take away the pure power. Nice. Hadn't really thought about that one. Oh, and we have own tempo, so we don't get confused. Wait. Do we not have own tempo? What? Huh? Now I have been hit by confusion. What's going on here? Well, I don't know what... I don't know why I got confused. But I guess we're fine. No, I'm actually not keeping track of how many flashes I've hit. I used to just count the PP because it was sand attack, but now I can actually miss. So counting PP isn't reliable anymore. I think I only missed one. I can just keep going until it tells me it's doing nothing. Oh, I didn't actually read what it said. Attack missed. I'm not sure if I need to hit for it to tell me that I can't lower it anymore. Oh yeah, I do. Let's just let it die. Go to -6. But it's not that big of a threat anymore. Without pure power, it's not that strong. And I know this one is a mixed attacker, so it's not adamant or something like that as well. And now we can easily set up the +6. If it lands struggle, it's not gonna break the substitute, but it's not even landing struggle. And now we start sweeping. Extreme speed, that breaks this up. That we could be another quick claw situation where bright powder, focus band. That's unfortunate. Blaziken could be focus band. There are definitely weaknesses with this strategy. Hey, Grumpig got a ribbon. Yeah, that was round 9. "63 wins. I am not sure what happened with the own tempo there. So I'm gonna look into that. And then I'll probably start recording when I do round 10. Or I will just record Annabelle, one of the two. But yeah, I will see you then, once I've hopefully figured out what happened with own tempo. I turned off the recording and I immediately realized that I skill swapped away own tempo. I'm so dumb. Of course own tempo doesn't work when I don't have it. I guess I'll show you the Linoon. Or just max speed, max HP. Trick, Charm, Thunderwave, Sand Attack. Yeah, that was not my brightest moment. But let's see if we can take on Annabelle. But first we have to reach her. And then I have to decide, do I actually... do I want to keep using this? I'm not so sure. Like, we can get to 70 wins. Not too big of a problem. I mean, assuming we even win here. I also might just want to switch back to Linoon. Being fast and having sand attack instead of flash was really nice. Focus band. Sludge bomb. Yeah, we miss the flash and die. But at least we can still charm. So the downside, oh, we dodge with bright powder. The downside, like, I can kill Metagross with Ninetales. So I don't have to skill swap. But the issue is, if I kill the lead Pokemon, who I've given a choice band, then I cannot trick again. I'll set up a substitute. Substitute survives. So yeah, then I have to play kind of normally. I have to hope. I guess they send out a physical attacker so I can charm them. But if it's a special attacker, then it's more difficult. I did have it earlier with a Registeel that was setting up Curse. And I was afraid, like, it wouldn't die and then it would like run out of curses and hit me with +6 struggle. I probably could have killed it, but I wasn't. Oh, is that? That's a crit. Like, I didn't realize it was setting up Curse, so I switched to Ninetales first, so that's a wasted turn, and I would switch to Latios, and that's another free turn it gets, and then figured it would be running out of Curse before I set up completely. I probably could have set up a few less and just two-shot it, but I decided to kill it with Ninetales instead, and I still won. Another crit. Latios is still Latios. And another crit. I swear I didn't trick Scope Lens onto this Weezing. At least we have Recover. Just a few more. I mean, we can kill most Pokemon at this point, but I mean, you already saw Reggie survived, Scizor survived on 1 HP. We want to go as high as possible. I'll wait for the substitute to go down, set up a new one, heal to full, and then we go from there. Get the highest chance possible. And I think I was about to say this earlier, but I got distracted. Probably by a Medicham appearing or something. Ninetales is one of my favorite Pokemon, so getting to use it on a team is nice. I don't think this is the best strategy, but we're getting to gold here. Well, we're on our way. There's Quicklaw. Goodbye, Gramble. Do you have Bright Powder in the back? Well, maybe. But I don't think Meganium is gonna kill us, even if it's Bright Powder and we get a miss. There we go. It's also a very simple strategy. You don't really need to know what does their Pokemon, like what do their sets do. There are some exceptions, but for the most part it doesn't really matter if you know what they are gonna do. You just do what you want to do. That's a Quicklaw Gardevoir with Calm Mind. And Calm Mind is 20 PP. So we're just gonna set up. It's gonna take a while to kill the Gardevoir. Because it's gonna go to +6 and it has really high base special defense. And with Quicklaw it was probably slow, so it's bulkier. But we'll get there. We have a lot of turns. It's definitely one of the less interesting teams to use in terms of gameplay. I mean, like the first couple of turns you might have to make some decisions, but outside of that it's just we click Calm Mind 6 times, we try to get a substitute up and we kill everything. But I really like the Ninetales set. It's very unique. Although you're probably better off with the... Well, we still do a decent amount. You're probably better off with like a different Pokemon there. Like I know there was a team that had double team Baton Pass Zapdos in that slot. And I think it also had... no, I'm not sure if that team actually had Trick. But it could fit on this team. Hello Metagross. Metagross not gonna die. Probably. Yeah. Psych Up. Oh no. Yeah, with Psych Up is bugged, so it's gonna Psych Up again. Yeah, I think that the cool thing with Ninetales is that if you do run into a Metagross and you didn't have skill swap, you could just kill it. And the only way Ninetales dies, aside from getting crit, which of course choice band crit from some of Metagross's move would kill you. But like normally the only way you could die is Earthquake. And if it's locked into Earthquake, that just means you switch into Latios and you have Levitate. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Flash. This is my first time using Flash, I think, in the Battle Frontier. We're just gonna keep flashing until we die. How much PP is Icy Wind? $15. Okay, I guess I'll go Charm. Although, yeah, I'll go Charm this Wailord. It's gonna run out of PP. I was also considering like leftovers on Ninetales or something, but there's a bit of anti-synergy with Grudge. Where you kind of want to die, and in some cases leftovers might put you out of kill range. Probably not that many situations, because it's not like leftovers heals that much. And if they can't kill you due to leftovers, do you really need to Grudge? I'm gonna try and switch in. If I get my speed lowered, I'll switch back out. Ah, it's struggling already. And another 8 damage. Yeah, I guess the main reason for Skull Swap might actually just be Medicham instead of Clear Body. Because Pure Power Struggle is gonna do a lot of damage. With a Choice Band. And then they get a crit. I'm not sure who all gets Grudge, because of course you don't have to use a Ninetales. I'm pretty sure Gengar could get it, but does Gengar... Yeah, Gengar gets it through breeding. Same for Dusclops. And then level up, it's Vulpix, Misdreavus, Shedinja, Shuppet, and Banette, but that's like Shuppet. Are there any others that get Charm as well? You know, it's interesting engaging gameplay when I start team building other Pokemon. Oh no, this could be annoying. Let's see. Grudge. Good. I was afraid we would just barely not kill. And then it would start soft boiling. That could have been an issue. Grudge, Charm. No, it's only Vulpix that has both Charm and Grudge. So I guess Ninetales is the best one. Oh, it's Todd. It's my run ender. Slowking. Locked into Surf. I think I will Torment, so maybe Ninetales has more chances to set up charms. We don't hit the Flash. Struggle didn't kill us. Alright, at least one accuracy drop, that's nice. Charm. I can substitute on the Surf to ensure I survive. Yeah, I think this team is cool in a team building way, not so much in the I'm using the team way. Definitely not as exciting as my doubles team to play with. And I think I'm fine with dying at this point. Actually, maybe I should have just let Ninetales live in case we get another scissor situation. Flamethrower could have been good. It's not like Surf is gonna deal massive amounts of damage. Going up to +6 again. There we go. Recover. Might break the substitute on this turn. Yeah, okay. Set up a new substitute, recover again. And then we start killing. Does Slowking live? No. I forget, do Slowking have physical defense? I think so. I mean, the base stats is 120 special defense, but I think the investment in EVs is in defense. Well, Porygon definitely doesn't live. Slow King. Yeah, they never have special defense investment. And Slowbro is, I think, the opposite. High base special defense, and then it has special defense investment. Yep. Battle 5. I mean, it is at least a lot faster than my stall teams. Oh, there's another potential clear body. Hydro Pump. Flash. And we actually hit. And Hydro Pump does not. Grumpig was actually one of the first Pokemon I built for when I first started doing the tower, but I never ended up using that one. It was very niche with how weird the team was that I was using. I don't think it would have been very good. But I think Grumpig itself definitely has potential, like... It's definitely one of the best trick users. It's relatively fast at base 80 speed. Now I'm not fully invested in speed, I have bulk to survive Quick Claw Megahorn and some other things. Actually, I think Heracross lead would be an issue because I survive Rhydon Megahorn, but that's very different. I wonder what I would do against... I guess I switched to Ninetales and I Charm. And... yeah, I guess I Charm. I'm not sure if I ever go for Grudge, I probably just Charm multiple times. And then I go back to Grumpig, and then I Trick. And I hope that would be good enough. I don't think Ninetales could kill the Heracross, because we take damage switching in. And then most of them have Earthquake. Yeah, it's probably better to just go for Charms and let Ninetales die and then Trick and then set up. Because since I'm not max speed, actually it doesn't matter. Well, if I'm plus nature max speed, I might outspeed all of them. I'm not sure if one of them is Jolly. I think it might be. And Heracross has 85, I think, so we wouldn't outspeed. Alright, we're at plus 6. Ninetales can also learn Spite, which lowers the opponent's PP of the last move that he used by 2 to 5. Oh, Ninetales. But that could have its uses, but it's not nearly as reliable as just grudge. Battle number 6. Donphan. Could be Quick Claw. Ooh, Quick Claw Fissure, but it missed. Well, at least it can't hit Latios with Fissure. Oh, it actually switched move because it outsped. That makes sense. Like due to the Quick Claw, it outsped on turn 1. Okay, it killed me with Struggle. Actually, now Torment is kind of bad because I could have set up for free on Earthquake, but not now that it's struggling. But it's fine. I had no way of knowing it would switch into Earthquake. -4. And I'm fine with dying to this Earthquake. Because Earthquake cannot hit Latios, so we actually don't want to grudge here. Immediate crit, of course. And that would have done a lot of damage because it's base 120 attack, I'm pretty sure. The Annabelle fight should be pretty easy because Raikou doesn't see a kill on the Grumpig, which means it's either going to go for Reflect or it's going to go for Calm Mind. At least it's very likely to. Doesn't have to. The only thing I'm wondering is if it sets up Calm Minds, do I have to weaken its attack? Or can I just immediately set up and I'll kill it before it struggles? Probably I can kill it. Okay, we're at +6. Substitute still up. Let's go. One shot. Marowak. One shot. Always has Fig Club, so we don't have to worry about any items. And Shuckle just doesn't do anything. Onto Annabelle. I mean, probably the only bad thing that could happen is it decides to Thunderbolt turn 1 and it crits me. Or I get fully paralyzed and then it kills me before I trick. Calm Mind, that's expected. Grumpig has high base special defense, so I'm not sure if it would even kill me with a crit. I have no special defense investment though. I think we'll be able to kill it before it runs out of Calm Minds, because it's 20 Calm Minds, like there's no way. We killed the Gardevoir easily, and Gardevoir has really high special defense. Of course Raikou has good bulk. And once we're set up, like the only way we can lose, Latios has Bright Powder. So if we miss a lot of times, or we miss twice and it gets a crit. But probably it's gonna... Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say it's gonna set up its own Calm Minds because it can't really touch us. But that's not necessarily true, I think. Set up this up. Yeah, I think that's free hit. Yeah. No worries at all. There's Latios. We don't miss. But yeah, I think we need some really terrible luck to lose. Does Snorlax survive? On 1 HP. Went for a curse. It's not Quick Claw, so... And I still have my substitute, so it could never do anything. Easy battle. And that's round 10 with Ninetales, but Ninetales doesn't actually do... Well, I suppose Ninetales did more this time than when I was using Linoon, because Linoon also had Charm. So there were quite a few times where Linoon just did everything and I skipped using Ninetales. But with Grumpig here, that was not the case. Ninetales actually did do quite a lot of charming. And it is a charming Pokemon, so that makes sense. Yeah, Flamethrower, not as needed now that I have Grumpig, but if Grumpig gets crit killed turn 1 by something like Metagross, having Flamethrower is nice. And we have 20 special attack EVs, and that guarantees a 2-shot on the bulkiest Metagross. So yeah, that's this team. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep using it while I grind back to round 20. I might, because it's such an easy team. Don't need to pay attention. But yeah, it's also not that interesting, and I think there's probably gonna be quite a few situations where it's maybe not the best. But yeah, this is it for now. If I start using a different team to climb, like testing something else, I will record, and otherwise probably the next video, unless I change my mind, is gonna be the Molter stall, round 20. At least if it's a singles video, because I still have a lot of doubles videos to go, and I also want to do some Battle Dome doubles and probably other things. I also have another challenge team for singles that I still need to use. Well, multiple actually, that I have ready to go. Well, one I mightn't want to change. But yeah, this is it for now. Thank you for watching. Yeah, let me know, what did you think? Would you use a strategy like this? It's very effective, but it's basically autopilot. Just trick, lower attack, and set up to +6. Very easy way to get gold. Let me know. I just found another reason to skill swap. Or well, to run Grumpig with skill swap over Linoon, who doesn't get it. Wobbuffet, Shadow Tag, you can't switch out. But I skill swapped the Shadow Tag. And now I'm the one with Shadow Tag, so I can switch. Which is very nice. Because now I don't have to waste half an hour killing Wobbuffet with struggle. Alright, that's it. Here's the Heracross lead I was afraid of. Let's see if my strategy works. Should be a megahorn. And it is. That's a lot of damage. Could be Earthquake. It's most likely. It misses because of Bright Powder. And we go all the way to -6. There's one Heracross which has Bright Powder, so I think that would be really bad. Now we should live a megahorn. Unless it crits. It does not crit. I will Torment. For a moment I thought that was a crit, but it was not. Alright, we stole the Select Berry. Now we're actually faster, that's funny. And useful, because we actually hit a flash. And another. So yeah, looks like that can work. There is a chance that it doesn't, because of Bright Powder. But yeah, I think it will be fine most of the time. And Megahorn can also miss, so that's something. And we get crit. I hope we don't get crit again. I guess I should have recovered. Okay, we're fine. Maybe a dodge? Yes. Okay, back to full HP. Another dodge. Yeah, we're pretty much safe now. get crit again, but that's no big deal. I wonder what's gonna be next. I keep rendering like a new video with... I just added the Wobbuffet clip and started rendering, and that just finished, and now I have Heracross. What's gonna be the next Pokemon that I run into? And one more boost. And now we can sweep. So yeah, it's not completely foolproof because of the bright powder. But there's also Megahorn's chance to miss. So yeah, it's in our favor. Static, but that's why we have Lumberry. Not that it matters here. But with Lumberry we're safe from static. Which round was this? 12? Yeah. Okay. Then that's it, and hopefully this was the last thing I'm adding, but who knows, maybe I find something else that's interesting. In which case I will see you then, but probably this is the end.